welcome back to part 2. Probably do this video in 2 parts, one going to work, one coming home from work. We were talking today about tattoos a little bit, and I remember my very first time. I'm kind of covered in tattoos. I got a lot of them. If it's the other thing that I'm super passionate about, it's other than motorcycles, it's tattoo culture and tattoos themselves. I love all of it. But sitting there talking about it, and then I started thinking about all the tattoos that I've gotten over the years, and how it could be a fun topic to talk about on my channel. So I myself am an artist. The logo, the channel's logo that you see right there, I designed myself. Drew that up. I've drawn probably 4 or 5 different iterations of it, and I have stickers. I do have stickers of the first design that I did. I need to get an order made of the second design, the one that popped up on your screen a little bit ago. And I'm sitting there thinking about all the tattoos I've gotten and all the places I've gotten them in. I've been tattooed in Florida, I've been tattooed in Idaho, Washington, Utah, where else? That's probably about it. So not too many places, but I remember every single one, and I think that's a really cool part about tattoos is each one is directly linked to a very specific memory of you remembering what the design was, why you wanted it, why you got it, when you got it, what you did that day, what you did after. I just think it's really cool. The first tattoo I ever got was the words Aaron Go Brog. And anyone who's seen Boondock Saints knows what that means. And I got it down my right forearm, right here. Of course, the video that I want to talk about, tattoos, you can't even see any of them because my damn arms are covered. But it was right down here. And I really liked it. I was 18 when I got my first tattoo. I kind of grew up in a quasi-religious household, so we obviously weren't allowed to have tattoos, so I had to wait till I was 18. But yeah, I got a tattoo down my arm, and then as soon as I got that one, I was hooked. So I just started to explode. I got this sleeve completely done, then I got some work done on my leg, and then I got my chest done, then I got my other arm covered, then I got a bunch of work on my neck done. In fact, my nickname for a couple of years at my place of employment was called Neck Tat. That was my nickname for a while. Some people still call me that. Some of the OGs still call me Neck Tat. It's good times. There's a funny story behind that. There was a, no, never mind. I don't want to tell that story. Yeah, so I got a lot of tattoos. I got work done on both legs, my chest, my neck, both arms. The only real place I haven't touched is my abdomen, my back. Well, I think that's about it. Yeah, my hands are done, my knuckles are done. So yeah, I guess just, yeah, my back and my stomach are the only places I don't really have tattoos. Oh, Hawaii. I got a tattoo in Hawaii with my mom. Yeah, I forgot about my tiki guy. Yeah, I like tattoos. And you know, and probably the happiest you could ever make me is do tattoos at a motorcycle rally. That's like heaven on earth right there. In fact, last year, me and some buddies, last September, excuse me, I believe it was September, we went and, I was the only one who got tattooed, but we went to a motorcycle rally called Party at the Pen in Boise, Idaho. Oliver Peck was there, Dave Cruzman was there, and I was fortunate enough to be first in line to get tattooed by Mr. Cruzman himself, Ink Master Champion, and he was super cool, super down to earth, super fun. He was actually there as a guest of Oliver Peck that I was super excited to meet. Meeting him was so great. I was totally nerding out. It was like Comic-Con for me. It was great. But yeah, so meeting Dave Cruzman was super cool, getting tattooed by him. He was starting to get into motorcycles. He wasn't there for the bikes, he was there for the tattoos, but him just, in talking with him, he said that just being around that many people who were that passionate about it was really cool for him. And so he wanted to start learning how to ride. So I think that's awesome. I mean, I think it goes without saying, but especially Harley Davidsons, but really any motorcycles and tattoos go together like Forrest Gump and Jenny, or peas and carrots, or whatever other analogy you want to use. And I love both of them. Ooh, motorcycle friend. I think that or the car with the headlight out. Nope, it's a bike. You know what I like to do every once in a while? Freaks people out. You wave at a motorcycle like this. They don't know how to take it. Every once in a while, when me and cousin Connor and Uncle Rob go on a long ride, sometimes we'll like kind of flip around the order in the pack, and I'll ride in the middle, and Connor will be behind me, and we'll see a long line of bikes coming. You know, and when you're on a motorcycle and you're going long distances, I'm talking interstate distances, long ride, you run into so many motorcycles, you know, so you kind of just get tired of doing that over and over and over again, so you got to spice it up a little bit. So every once in a while I'll wave at another motorcyclist like, hey, hi, and freak out a little. And you can always see some of them just kind of go, what the hell? And it's hilarious. It is funny every time you do it. It's the little things, you know? Men are simple. And I believe it's the little things in life that keep you going. It's a little colder today. What is it, like mid-60s? That is incorrect. Don't feel like no 70. Maybe it is, I don't know. Either way, a little colder today. I had to wear the jacket on the way home. I saw the clouds and I was like, nah, it's not exactly t-shirt weather. Yeah, so, you know, interacting with the videos helps promote growth in the video. So comment down in the comment section below if you, 1, have tattoos, and 2, what your favorite tattoo is. Obviously, you know the answer to mine. Number 1 is yes, I obviously have tattoos. And I think my favorite tattoo is outside of my wedding band. I have a wedding band tattoo. But outside of that one, I would have to say is my Party at the Pen tattoo done by Dave Cruzman, and then my bald eagle that I have on the right side of my neck. The Bald Eagle was done by a local tattoo artist in Omak, Washington at a tattoo shop called Ada Hearts. His name is Peaches. That's his tattoo name. Look him up on Instagram. He's awesome. He's done a bunch of my work. But yeah. So yeah, comment down in the comment section below if you have tattoos, and if you do, what your favorite tattoo is. And if you don't have tattoos, why the hell not? And if it's for religious reasons, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Another thing about tattoos that I find, it's not funny or amusing or anything like that. I don't feel one way about it or the other, but tattoos is kind of like everything else. As society, as time goes on, and as society diverts from what is found normal has gotten to be a very broad definition. Because it's totally normal to see an older lady covered in tattoos. Like, no one even bats an eye at it anymore. It used to be reserved for big, tough bikers, felons, who were probably also, you know, bikers, mafiosos, Russian gangsters, and counterculture people. And then, I mean, who would have thought in the 1950s, when it was still illegal to get a tattoo in the city of New York, that 50 years later there would be television shows, reality TV shows, completely dedicated to tattooing. It's funny how that works, you know. Yesterday's taboo is today's normal. It makes you kind of wonder where society will be at in another 50 years. It's pretty terrible in some aspects, but yeah, it's crazy how tattooing has become so mainstream and so normal that soccer moms get tattoos and grandmas get tattoos. Everyone's got tattoos, and I love it. Personally, I'm all for it because I love tattoos, and I also like normal jobs. You know, you can show them and no one even sees them anymore. Nobody even sees tattoos. It's like earrings. No one ever, you know, they don't even see it. It's great. I wish we could do that with everything else. You know, just live and let live. Unless you're hurting someone, you know, you should basically just be able to do whatever the hell you want, as long as you're not hurting anyone, be it passively or directly. All sorts of people in this world, and it takes all sorts of people in this world. Leave people alone, you know. That's basically my my view on it. Yeah, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I shall see you when I see you.